Charles. I'll be your host as we go through and explore everything BB pellet related, from air pistols to air rifles, targets, and ammo. Yeah, you can see from the beginning that my better half, she's up to her old tricks. However, this time around with the t-shirts, I would have to tend to agree with her. It only took me about 18 years to get around to my way of thinking. See, boys and girls, perseverance pays off. But just to prove that there's truth in advertising, I got up this morning, I did a few little things. I'm almost through with the rest of the range, but you know what? We got this GAMO VARMIT Express shotgun. When you say that, a lot of people, the first thing they're going to think of, is skeet and clay pigeons and stuff like that, which would be cool in a backyard. I'm pretty sure that thing would, tear up a clay pigeon at least. We'll find out. But, one of those, it's 30 yards at the max. I don't want to be launching them into the neighbor's yard. So I figured, you know what, let's see if we can build something simple enough, easy enough, that we can control the arc, the angle, the distance. So I put a little prototype together this morning. Not clay pigeons though, but some chalk targets. Or Shatterblast. A lot smaller, very reactive. Doesn't take much to get these things to go. So I found a few little parts and pieces, and it's no way in its final form, but you gotta have a starting point, right? So let's see if it works. Feel free to laugh. I probably will. Now, all it is some PVC. There's an all-thread rod. I took a piece of an ink pen, cut it off, drilled out the one piece of PVC going this way so it can rotate around it, without digging into the threads. A bungee cord, a string at the back, a little eyelet screw, a golf tee, and yeah, like everything else around here, it's pretty much powered by strings. So we got our VARMIT Express, got a chalk target up there. Let's see what happens together. Not much on the distance, huh? Well, actually, in full disclosure, I kind of slowed it down. The first one I did this morning went over the fence, so once my neighbor and them get back, I got to go get a target out of their yard. Maybe I choked it back too much. Let me reset it. We'll try it again. Alright. A little piece of it. Not much. Got a Shatterblast in there. It's a little lighter weight. Let's see if it'll go a little further before we make a tension adjustment. Alright. Safety off. Maybe. If I back this thing up and adjust the tension on it where it has a little bit more of an arc, but I mean, you get what the general idea is and the general principle. This thing is not that hard to put together. Let me go get this thing, bring the rig over here and show you. See if we can figure out how to make it better. It's barely even grazed the little Shatterblast. Still trying to get my timing down. Told you feel free to laugh. Anyway, just some 3/4 inch PVC. So we just have a piece of all thread. The little plastic sheet, or the little plastic piece that's in there is just off an ink pen. Got some nuts and bolts that I forgot to tighten completely up. Just put a screw through the front. Got a bungee cord, some screws down here. That's where we get our tension back from. Our top, you know, because there's not really anything to be able to put these things in. I mean, you could take a piece of 2x4 and cut a slot out, you know, and drop them in there and attach that to it, but pretty big difference between the two. And you make it big enough for this and put this in here, the actual force going through will bust it. Trust me. So what I did was took a poor man's bird trap. Put a rubber band around it. Just use a smaller piece right here. You just open it up. Set it down in there. There's a screw at the back that goes into this piece. And then down at the bottom is a little eyelet that the golf tee goes into and holds it into place. So, not that hard to build. A little tough to get right. I'm unsupervised. Let's try it one more time. Alright, we're going to try the shatter blasted again. Apparently I'm a lot better at skeet shooting and trap shooting than I am at this. That's alright. I'll get it worked out. A little awkward trying to do everything at one time, but the additional idea is there. I wonder if I can make it automatic. I'll have to work on that. Anyway, just thought that was a fun little thing to share with you. Now we'll get it right. So until next time, my name is Charles. This has been Backyard Plinking.